The theme today, as you'll see from the information on the tables, is developing skills and developing business. And the reason why we've selected that is basically feedback from yourselves. When we've sort of asked questions about what are some of the key blockers, skills has always been one that's come on the agenda. So we thought we'd dip our toe in the water and try and arrange something where we can create a bit of debate about how businesses and schools can work better.
I mean, it's clear that for the future of our young people, the future of our societies, the future of our economy, we do need to get closer together and make the space so that we work together on this. Because we find this link between a student seeing something that inspires them and gives them an ambition for the future, helps them to do better in terms of their performance in school as well. So the more that we can actually provide that, the better it is.
Well, I think schools and businesses both have similar challenges. We all want the same thing, which is to see younger members of society being successful in their careers, but we're not quite sure how to bridge the gap. So I think the big challenge here is trying to find ways to communicate better and find ways to engage industry with schools so that the schools are putting forward the right choices to their students.
I think the problem really is we need some form of central register, whether that's national, whether that's regional, whereby you can actually engage and know what you're engaging onto, so you know what you're committing your time for. So it might be that you can afford 2 hours as a guest speaker a month, it might be that you can afford an afternoon a month, it might be that you can just do ad hoc side. And I think that if you can register for that and then be approached for that, because the schools can then look at that register and say, we need a guest speaker for, say, a tech class or a business studies class, they've got somewhere where they can go and somebody's already volunteered.
I think if there was a brokerage system where businesses could talk to one body and know that we were reaching out to a number of schools, that would actually simplify the whole process for us.
As I said, businesses need to really kind of involve themselves with the future of students who are going to be their employees in a number of years' time. If you want somebody who understands projects or Excel or can actually get involved in team leading and things like that, well, then you need to get yourself actively involved in those situations and help those students develop. And I think at the moment that partnership is more sort of by luck and haphazard than actually a proper organised structure, and that's what we need to change.
Some businesses have very strong links with schools these days, but there's no formal system. And there's lots of sort of different organisations and bodies, but there's no one sort of point of contact between the school and employer. I think it would be a great advantage if there was more of a known system, maybe something online where employers can go directly to something on the internet, or vice versa, the schools can go that way and reach out to employers relevant to them or to the student, what industry they want to go into.
I think obviously schools and the businesses proactively getting together through events such as the forum today and working to think about exactly what is the structure and approach that can be used to ignite the passion in the students, but equally make sure that the employers are getting the right types of results through actually changes and development in the students to make sure that we all have a good outcome.
Destination Education have been working with Teachers Building Society now for more than one academic year, which is proof in itself that businesses can help local schools. So we've impacted together more than 500 students during that time.
Well, as a business, we didn't want to just write a cheque. We wanted to integrate ourselves in the local schools, and we wanted to actually touch people's lives for the better. So by working with Destination Education, we had a formal programme, but also more importantly, we want to put our own staff into helping facilitate. So our staff got as much out of it as the pupils that we touch their lives.
There's many businesses out there with an ageing workforce. Years and years and years of knowledge and experience has been built up. And if we don't start training the next generation of young people, we will face a major skills gap. Picking and investing in the right apprentice now, and you could be developing the future leader or leaders of your organisation. How will you ensure you have the right skills in your organisation for a successful and sustainable future? Thank you very much.